Hi, I'm Jennifer Hollick with Finding the Answers Journey in the World War II Research and Writing Center. It's been several months since I created a Choosing You First video for Finding the Answers Journey. And last year when I started those, it was more of a way to kind of keep myself accountable for creating this new life within being a caregiver. And what I've discovered in a huge way in the last year is that being a caregiver and all of the things that show up as part of that also apply to the military and genealogy work that I do. And because I try to be very open about what I'm facing and what's happening, it has brought a lot of different kinds of clients, different opportunities, different resources, and different people into my life in the last year, which has been both very exciting. And today, as I sit here, and it's the 14th of January, 2020, I'm kind of in a space of mass destruction and just burning up, and then the phoenix will rise again in a completely different way. And I know a lot of you are feeling this. So I guess what I would like to kind of share with you today is this decade is going to be one where we transform a lot if we choose it. Things are speeding up. Manifestations are happening very quickly. It's only 14 days in, and I woke up on the 1st feeling like a completely new woman, and that keeps changing every single day. And in fact, today, I really do feel like it's destruction time. And there's so much of what I was doing that has to leave, which is both exciting because I've wanted to let go of certain things out of my life and my business for so long, but I was afraid to do it. But then there's also a little bit of fear because if I let that go, what's going to take its place? And again, it's a little exciting, it's a little scary, it's a little bit adventurous, and I'm kind of ready for it. But yet, I'm kind of not. And I know a lot of you are feeling that. And that's okay. With all of this transformation and all of these big changes that are coming, I think we're also getting much clearer on who are the people in our lives that are matching our vibration and who we should be interacting with, and who are the people who don't anymore, and who are the new ones that are showing up that we need to question. Are they a match? Is this in my highest good to be associating with them, working with them, whatever that is? And the same with the groups that we're involved in. Since the beginning of this year, I've let go of a lot of friends. I've let go of interaction, removed myself from a lot of groups on Facebook, cleaned out all my social media lists, and it's released a weight I didn't realize was there. It has opened up space for a lot of new people to show up, to not only support the work I'm doing, but also to ask questions about how can they incorporate some of that into their lives and businesses. And maybe the biggest change that has come as a result of all the caregiving I've been doing and the reading on that to save myself, and the exploration into so many different areas, whether it's caregiving, grief and loss, energy healing, ancestral lineage healing, PTSD, family patterns, so many different things. It's pushed me into this area of ancestral lineage healing and all these related topics as part of my business. And on Friday night, 10 January 2020, I gave a free webinar to just give people a taste of some of these topics that tie into all this, because it's much more than just one thing, one modality. When we're looking at the work that we do, the research that we do, creating our lives, studying our families, trying to figure out who we are, who our family was, where are we going with all this? Where is the world going? It takes a lot of different areas to tie in. So I gave a webinar to kind of show people, here's some of what's available, tip of the iceberg of what's available. And that is still available on my Finding the Answers Journey website under the store. And I'll post a link with this video, but you can go and watch that. And I included a 14-page workbook with it to help you sit with some of these things that I talk about and explore how they work for you or don't work. So I guess as we continue to move through January in 2020, and we'll see what the rest of this year brings, I think we're going to learn to be uncomfortable more often with the unknown, or with knowing we need to let go of something, being in that uncomfortable space as the universe rearranges everything and brings in the new stuff for us. And I think we will also be setting new boundaries. That's one thing that I've been working on a lot since the fall. And when I woke up this morning, it was very apparent that I have to start setting new boundaries in all areas of my life, or I'm going to burn out very fast. And whatever I'm supposed to be doing won't happen because I won't be able to do it. So self-care has got to continue to be a priority, and the way I do self-care has to change. And maybe that's true for some of you also who are watching this video. So if you are interested in exploring any of the ancestral lineage healing and the topics, please check out the link that I post with this video. If you're interested in doing any kind of military research to understand more about your family, please send me an email. Let's set up a free phone consult to discuss what your questions are, where you'd like to go, what you need to know. And while I am also in this massive transformation phase, I am not going to be teaching all of these military research videos and classes that I have been teaching the last almost 10 years. I have a few more webinars to give before I phase that part of my business out, but they will still be available on the World War II education site, and some of them might be on Finding the Answers journey. So please check those out if you are in need of some military education. I hope that you have a great afternoon, and if you have any questions about any of these different topics or want to share what you're going through, please go ahead and post in the comments.